3. Yeah.
Hello everyone, I am Kamal from EnglishWise Adelaide, and today we are here to discuss about 10 reading tips of IELTS. Now we know that in some of the reading passages it's very difficult to get what the answer would be, and sometimes students feel that they are stuck in some of the questions. So here are some of the tips that might help you to get rid of it. The first and foremost thing is to read the instructions carefully, because most of the times I've seen that students write 2-word or 3-word answer when the 1-word requirement is there. So students, please read the questions first, because that's the very first thing, is to read the questions carefully and the instructions carefully, so that instead of 1 word you're not writing more than 1-word answer. The next thing is read the questions first and skim the answer, or skim the text. Means you have to skim the text, firstly read the question, because never start by reading the passage, because what will happen, you will read the passage, then you will read the questions, eventually come back to read the passage again to find out the answer, and you will be wasting time. And we know that it's very limited time that we have per passage, that we will discuss later. The first thing is that yes, you have to read the questions first and then find out the answer in the text by skimming the passage or skimming the text. Now what does skimming mean? Skimming means usually you just have to go by the words which are there in the question and try to find out what possible synonyms will be there in the passage. Next thing is take care with the spellings and grammar. Class, we know that in reading we have the passage. The passage already has the spellings which are correct. So if you are writing wrong spellings in your answer, it is not acceptable at all. So make sure that the spellings and grammar are correct in your answers when you are writing it. Next thing is move on if you don't find the answer. This is the very important thing, because sometimes, as I said in the starting, that sometimes people feel that they are stuck with some questions. Do not sit on that question. Move on with the next questions, because if you are stuck with that question, you are actually wasting your time. And if you are not getting your answer after 2-3 attempts, do not try the question. Leave it for the end. Complete your passage and come back again if you have some time. Otherwise, leave that question, move ahead for the further question. The next thing is highlight keyword in the text. It's very important. Once you have gone through the text, whatever important findings or important things you get in the text, try highlighting it. It is very important, because some of the passages or some of the paragraphs will give you 2 or 3 answers. So better is to highlight the answer so that you have particular keywords that your eyes can get catch. Next, highlight keywords in the text. Okay, that's done. Have a good knowledge of the synonyms. As I said that in IELTS, the questions will not directly ask you what is the answer in the passage. They will give you synonyms, so you should have a good knowledge about what synonyms are. So I would suggest you, whenever you're doing the reading practice in your day-to-day activity, make sure that you catch off some of the words which are new for you. Just go with it, Google the word meaning of it and catch what the synonyms or the possible word meanings of that word would be. Next thing is guess the meaning from the context. Yes, sometimes it might happen that you're not able to understand what is that word doing over there, what is the meaning of that word. So from the context also it will be very easy for you to find the answer. So yes, read the text, and whatever word you're not able to understand, read the entire text. You will definitely have some understanding of what that word is doing over there, or what is the meaning or the purpose of that word in the context. So read the context, from that only you will come to know the meaning of that word. Understand the main idea. This is especially for matching headings, because we know that for matching headings we have to get the central idea of the paragraph. So in that case, just understand the main idea. Main idea is basically the gist or summary of that paragraph. So try to read that paragraph entirely and come up with certain possible answers what this would be, and this will help you especially for matching heading questions. Next thing is start practice test slowly and gradually increase your reading speed. So start with delaying, or start with devoting more and more time, and eventually at the end of 5 days or 10 days, when you are thorough with your practice, you will see that your reading speed has gone up or it has increased. So yes, it will increase only when you start practicing, and more thorough practice is required for you to increase your speed. Next thing is practice with interesting text. It's very important, class, that you start practicing with interesting text. Whatever text you are interested in, whatever topics, if you are interested in scientific subjects or science, try to do some passages which are related to science. If you are interested in biological things or natural or nature or medical things, Try to do some related passages. If you start developing your interest in reading, then only it's going to help you in increasing your speed and devoting more time in reading texts. Next thing is spend 20 minutes on an average on each passage. We all know that we have 60 minutes of time and 3 sections. So all those 3 sections you can complete by spending 20 minutes on an average. But yes, for the academic students, I would say that first passage you should spend at least 15 minutes. 15 to 18 minutes if you are trying to complete your first passage, then you might devote the rest of the time in the last passage, which is third passage. So try to spend less time in the first passage, but yes, on an average you can spend 20 minutes each for all the 3 passages. So I hope this helps for you in your reading, and try not to spend more and more of your time in some questions which you are stuck in. So that's all for today. Thank you.